Hello and welcome to the Holiday and Cruise Clinic. I'm Jemma Gofton with another edition of the programme that aims to make your next cruise or holiday as problem-free and relaxing as possible. So if you have a holiday, cruise or travel-related question, here's how to get in touch. Search for us on Facebook or Twitter. Just search for the Holiday and Cruise TV. You can send us your questions to our website, that's www.holidayandcruisetv.co.uk, or you can write to us at Holiday and Cruise TV, Cavendish House, Brighton Road, Liverpool, L22 5NG. Now in today's programme, we're talking about holidays in Tunisia. There's so much to see and do in each region of Tunisia. A wide variety of landscapes, a coastline spanning 1,250 kilometres, studded with islands and archipelagos, a fantastic array of traditions and customs, and a rich historical heritage. A destination that offers everything from the fresh flavours of Tunisia to activities for all the family. And here to tell us more is Mounira Derbel Ben Cherifa from Tunisia National Tourist Board. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Where is Tunisia?
First of all, thank you very much for inviting me to this talk show. And
where is Tunisia, we're wondering?
So, Tunisia is located at the top north of the African continent, in the heart of the Mediterranean Sea.
So, if we were travelling from the UK, roughly how long would the flight be?
Basically, if you're traveling from the UK, the flight would take you around 2 hours and a half from London.
Oh, so very accessible then?
Absolutely.
And do we have flights throughout the year? We can get there any time, or is there a specific time?
So basically at the moment only the Tunisian airline company is operating daily flights from either Heathrow or Gatwick, but within the middle of February 2018, Thomas Cook is starting its charter flights from Birmingham, Manchester and Gatwick.
Oh, okay. So would you say then at that point Tunisia is going to be opened up for people to explore? Has it always been accessible to us?
Absolutely. The relation between Tunisia and the Brits dates from a long time. The British have started coming to Tunisia within the late 60s, early 70s. The Brits were the first visitors of the Tunisian islands, charming islands like Jerba and Kerkna.
Okay, well I went in the 90s, had a wonderful time, rode a camel, did some paragliding. But what else is appealing? Why would people want to go to Tunisia?
First of all, the proximity. So for the families who has got children, I know that it's not comfortable to have long flight times. So the accessibility is one of the assets of the destination. As well, you have the almost all over the year we have a nice climate. Very warm in winter and spring, hot in summer. And all over the year you have sunshine. And in addition to that, we have a very rich cuisine based on Mediterranean ingredients and olive oil. And basically it's inspired from the French and Italian cuisine.
Okay, well we can't gloss over cuisine because along with cocktails it's my favourite conversation. So you say it's inspired by Mediterranean food.
Yeah.
If I was coming to Tunisia and you were taking me out for dinner and you were going to say to me, this is the dish that typically is Tunisian, what would I eat?
I would invite you to eat a couscous with fish.
Ooh.
Fresh fish.
And what about a drink? Do you have a typical drink?
Of the drinks, basically the green tea. So coffee and tea are the most famous traditional drinks in Tunisia.
And is Tunisian coffee, I'm going to say like Turkish coffee, very thick and strong.
Absolutely, yeah.
Keep you up for days.
Yeah. As you can imagine, Tunisia is a result of 3,000-year history, and we have seen a different culture inspiring the Tunisian tradition and culture, like the Phoenician, the Punic, the Roman, the Ottoman. That's why we have a lot of dishes inspired from the Turkish, like the Turkish cafe. The baklava is one of the national local pastry.
That's the only pudding I actually really love is baklava. It's amazing, isn't it? So when we come to Tunisia, we must have a piece of that with a coffee.
Definitely.
Okay, for breakfast maybe. Let's talk about the logistics of Tunisia. What's the currency?
The currency in Tunisia is the dinar. Basically, it's a very, very, very good value for money, as £1 gives you more than 3 dinars at the moment. It's out of the Eurozone, so it's a very competitive destination.
Now, you mentioned about the flight being family friendly because it's not too long we're there. Yeah. There's no big tantrums on the plane. But what about the area itself? If we were looking to do it on a budget, if we were looking to do it mid-range, if we were looking maybe to go full out 5-star luxury, can we do that?
Absolutely, and especially in this period after the ban has been lifted, so the destination is trying to regain the confidence and the trust of its lovely British tourists who is the Tunisian are missing so much, and at the moment you can find very, very interesting proposal for a week of holiday in a very high standard locations with all the commodity around in the touristic zones, either for adults than children, like the fun fairs, the nightclubs. You can enjoy. Tunisia is accessible for any tranche of age. Yeah.
So any age and any sort of price bracket as well.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay. How many people live in Tunisia?
We are at the moment around 12 million.
Oh,
yeah.
You've shocked me there. 12 million. I didn't think you were going to say that at all. And what's the language?
Basically, the language is the official language is the Arabic, but Tunisians speak as well French widely because it's second language we have been taught at school. But now more and more English is spoken all over the country, and especially in the touristic resorts.
Oh, that's good. If we were, however, we need to know a hello in Tunisian, so what would hello be?
Aslema.
Oh, aslema. And goodbye?
Bislema.
Bislema. Oh, okay, that's quite easy then, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we should always learn our hellos and thank yous and goodbyes, I think. So we should have that. Okay, so we touched on, you talked about a couple of places to visit earlier on.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the real wow spots of Tunisia. Where takes your breath away?
The major resorts are in Hammamet, Sousse, Djerba. On these coastal areas, you can enjoy either the sand beach and the spa for those who like this theme, as Tunisia is considered the second destination worldwide after France in terms of standard of the cares, and as well it's very competitive in terms of prices.
As you've said that, you just jogged a little thought in my mind, a memory, sorry. I have read somewhere about there are always spa retreats and spa holidays, and what a setting for them to be in. What about if you're outdoorsy, you're adventurous, you want to be in the water maybe? Is there some diving, water sports?
Yeah, water sport, jet skis and parachute as well, delta, the light delta plane, trekking, horses and camels riding. You can enjoy a different sort of adventure activities. Diving as well. We have most touristic resorts has got their bases well occupied for the diving activity.
And what are the beaches and what's the sea like? What can we actually see if we're diving or snorkeling? What exciting, is it blue? And I'm just taking myself on holiday here now.
Definitely the blue, of course, but you can see the fauna and the flora of the Tunisian coast, which is very colourful and very various. Yeah.
If you wanted to just take yourself away from it, read a book, where would be the quiet spot to head towards? Is there a nice place where you could sit under an olive tree maybe?
Yeah, that's nature. Yeah, that's interesting. As well, you can visit Mahdia, which is a very new and nice area as well. Very quiet. We are implanting a lot of hotels in this area, Monastir and Mahdia. They are very nice to see as well.
Wonderful. We're going to have a quick break. Tons more questions to ask you, so don't go anywhere. Now, if you fancy a holiday to Tunisia, why not combine it with a cruise? And if you're new to cruising, then this, wait for it, ta-da, is our first time guide to cruise holidays. It's well worth asking for. It's absolutely free of charge. Just give us a call, 03330 032 216. Now, calls will be charged at standard national rates. You can also ask for a copy through our website. That's www.holidayandcruisetv.co.uk. And whilst you're asking for this, we'll take a quick break. See you shortly. Welcome back to Holiday and Cruise Clinic. It's great to have you with us. In today's programme, we're discussing Tunisia and Mounira is still with me. Now, before the break, we were talking about activities or lack of activities if you didn't want to do anything. Is there anything else that people might want to do?
Definitely. We have the golf for those who are adapted to this kind of sport. Almost in each resort we have a high standard golf course. Recently we have organized a tournament with journalists of golf, and it has a lot of success.
Now, I know golf can be an expensive sport though, so do we have some competitive prices for the golf courses?
Absolutely, yeah. All over the touristic resorts you can enjoy the sport, the stay and the activity as well.
Wonderful. Now let's talk about the strategy for your tourism, because obviously it's been hit quite badly.
Yeah.
And you want to get the word out there that you're back on track.
Yeah, definitely. After during those 2 years, we as optimistic people as we are, we look at the bright side of the situation in difficult times. So we have spent those 2 years to enhance and improve the 800 unity of hotels all over Tunisia by refurbishment, by training staff, and enhancing logistics around the hotels as well.
Okay, and what do you think will attract visitors, not just from the UK? Mm-hmm. Do you get them from all over the world?
Definitely. We have a range, variety of visitors in Tunisia. Basically, during those last 2 years, we have conquered almost 3 new markets, which one is in Europe, the other one in Asia, and the last one in Africa. The first one was the Russian market, which the figures have bounced to almost 1,000% regarding the previous years. As well, the Chinese market has been conquested with 93% of increase in number of visitors. And last season, the Algerian market has forwarded 2 million visitors to Tunisia to enjoy holidays. All of these people has enjoyed their stays and came back home safe.
Wow, well done on remembering all those statistics, by the way. I'm in awe of that. How easy is it to get around Tunisia? If we were, say, staying, I mean, would you stay, how far is it from the airport to the popular resorts? How long is the transfer?
So it depends on the airport you are landing in. From Tunis, for example, between Tunis and Hammamet, it's almost 1 hour drive or less than that. From Tunis to Sousse, 1 hour and a half. From Tunis to Mahdiya and Monastir, around 2 hours drive.
And once you're based and you've unpacked and you're all ready to go, how easy is it to get around and sightsee? Would you say hire a car, or would you say do an organised sightseeing trip?
It depends on on your budget and on what you aim for as in terms of independence. So you can hire a car and go throughout the Tunisia network of roads, or you can organize excursion with travel agents who are based almost in all the hotels. You have a representative that can offer you a range of excursion, cultural or camel riding, or for activities you prefer to enjoy. Or if you want, you can use the local transport, public transport.
And that runs well, does it? Because obviously in the United Kingdom
cheap.
we struggle a little bit sometimes. So it's affordable.
Very affordable.
Easy to understand. We can get from A to B.
Yeah.
We know where we're going.
Yeah.
Because I actually do quite
because
like...
in each station or bus stop, you have someone who can orient you or inform you how to use the public transports.
Wonderful. Would you say that you need to be organised before coming on holiday, or do you think just do what you want when you get there, or do you think we should think, oh, I want to see here and I want to see there?
It depends. You can choose both alternatives. You can organize everything before leaving, or once on ground, you can book for any excursion you want.
I was just thinking, because when we get to summer months, things get very busy.
Oh, in summer, yeah, absolutely.
So you should book ahead.
You have to book ahead, yeah.
Okay.
Long time ahead.
Also, when we talk about summer, and earlier on we were talking about all the activities that we can do. We're very outdoorsy. Can it get very overly hot in the summer? Should we really try and...
Oh, the peak hot season is during July and August. These periods are really hot.
So really we need to be planning just anything in the sea or the swimming pool at that point. And eating and replenishing.
Yeah.
Okay, if, in your opinion, what's the best time to visit Tunisia?
If it would me, I would choose May and June. Less noisy for those who doesn't like the crowded locations, or September, October.
Okay, but if somebody was looking for maybe a New Year or a Christmas break, are there things happening? There's activities still?
Oh yeah, Tunisia is very famous for its festivals as well. We have a range of events and recurrent events. Especially during the Christmas period, you can enjoy a lot of restaurants, hotels. They definitely organize events for visitors.
And are there any other festivals through the year that perhaps maybe
Absolutely.
food lovers or music?
You know, in Tunisia, we use festival for everything, for culture, for food, for traditions, traditional clothing. Every reason is available to make a festival.
I like that. Now, cruise ships. Let's move on to that. Now, where do they dock?
At La Goulette, Tunis La Goulette port.
Okay. Now, I'm coming into dock. I've got 1 day and 1 day only to experience Tunisia and get the best of it. So I'm getting off at 9 o'clock in the morning. What should I do? Where should I go? What should I be eating?
Oh yeah. For one day you can enjoy the historical and the most famous archaeological site of Carthage, which is around 6 or 7 miles from La Goulette port. And as well you can enjoy the Medina and its charms with its markets, spicy and handicraft. So you can do both of them at the same day.
Oh, okay. And anything else that would catch our eye? What should we be looking for on the market maybe? What would be a typical gift to take back?
Maybe pastry. The Medina, it's different between a country to the meaning of the Medina. The literal meaning of the term Medina is the old town.
Ah.
So you have Medina everywhere in the Arab countries.
Right.
So basically, each town is based on an original part, which called the old town, the Medina, and all the buildings are surrounding that area.
Ah, and is that where you really get a taste and a sense?
Yeah.
Of it all?
Yeah.
And I can actually just probably smell it. Just sat here, I can smell the spices and what
essences as well, and
what spice
spices.
should we take home? What will, when we remake the dish at home? What's the spice?
The most spices in Tunisia would be the 4 spices. This is a mixture of spices that you can use in the kitchen, and the
Turmeric.
Turmeric. Yeah.
That's quite an expensive spice here,
Yeah.
so yeah.
No, it's not expensive in Tunisia
okay.
at all.
Maybe we can get that then. Do we need a visa to travel to Tunisia?
To travel to Tunisia, you don't need neither a visa or a vaccination.
Oh, okay, this is good to know. What about Tunisia and it being a little bit famous on the big screen? I believe it's been in some films.
Yeah, in Tunisia you can enjoy the film locations. The most famous are the Star Wars, 2 episodes of Star Wars. One location is based in Tozeur and the second one in Tatooine, where the name of the episode has inspired from Tatooine.
I'm not a Star Wars fan. I went a little bit blank then, but I do like a whole kind of celebrity connection to things. Even if I don't watch it, I like to go and have a nosy round.
We have as well the film. To name a few of them, like the English Patient.
Oh, I watched that one.
Yeah, Indiana Jones. One episode of Indiana Jones. The Gladiator has been shot in the Colosseum of El Jam, one of the famous, the second one after Rome. Wow. It has been built by the Roman when they conquest the Tunisian territory. And as well, Life of Brian, the Black Gold, and a lot of films that these are the names I remember.
Wonderful. Mm-hmm. Well, I can't think of a better place to stop dropping names and celebrities. So thank you so much for your time. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you too.
Okay, just a quick reminder before you head off about this. It's our first time guide to cruise holidays. So if you fancy combining a trip to Tunisia with a cruise, then this is absolutely free of charge. Just give us a call, 03330032216. Calls will be charged at standard national rates. Don't forget, you can also ask for a copy through our website, www.holidayandcruisetv.co.uk, where you can also get in touch with questions for future programmes. That's all we've got time for on today's edition of the Holiday and Cruise Clinic. My huge thanks to Mounira from the Tunisian National Tourist Office, and thanks to you for watching. Bye.